Hello students, it's me Sunil. This video is for the students of grade 9 and 10. I know my English is not so good, but we don't need a good English for the mathematics. Okay, we'll start the lesson today. Today we are going to learn the chapter set. Before we go through the chapter, we discuss on some basic concept about the sets. We are going to discuss on set and Venn diagram. We'll discuss on Venn diagram. This rectangular part represents the universal set. This is the biggest set, and the two subsets A and B are the two subsets of the universal set U. This part is known as this part, only this part. This part is known as A only and is denoted by N naught A. Whereas this part is denoted by N naught B, B only. And this part is denoted by N A intersection B. And this part, which is out of this two circles, two circular part, out of this which do not belong to A or B, is this part, the outer part, and is denoted by N A union B complement. And we have formula for this. N A union B is NA plus NB minus NA intersection B. Or we can get NA intersection B, which belong to both. This shaded part, shaded region, is found by using the formula. This A intersection B is NA plus NB minus NA union B. When we subtract intersection part from A and B, then we will have A union B. When we subtract A union B from this, we will have A intersection B. To get A intersection B, we need to subtract A union B. And to get A union B, we need to subtract A intersection B. A union B is this total region, which either belong to A or belong to B or both, means this total. This total from here to this part is A union B, this all parts. This shaded part now represents A union B. Now using Venn diagram, we can find A union B and A intersection B using Venn diagram also. See, in another diagram, this is the universal set, this is subset of U, and this is also subset, another subset of U. This part is A intersection B, A intersection B. This part is A only, this part is B only, and N represents the number of elements in A or the number of elements in the given set. Now N A union B is N naught A. This is another formula to get A union B. N naught A plus this part N A intersection B plus this part N naught B, means B only. Now fourth formula, we have N A union B, this part total. This is A union B, the shaded part. You can see here, I am shading this. This shaded region represents A union B plus this remaining parts When we subtract this part from total, we will have this remaining part, and this part plus this remaining part, which is represented by A union B complement, gives total number of elements in the universal set. Have you understood? Yes, we go for the questions now. We have the question. I'm reading the question here. In a survey conducted among 1200 people, it is shown that 300 like winter season, 400 like summer season, and 200 like both of the seasons. Using Venn diagram, find the number of people who like neither of the seasons. Among 1200 people, it was shown that 300 like winter season, 400 like summer season, and 200 like both of the seasons. Using Venn diagram, find the number of people who like neither of the seasons. Here we need to write let. The question said about two seasons, winter and summer. So we need to represent the summer and winter season by W and S. Let W represents winter season and S represents summer season. So W and S represent set of people who like winter season and W represents set of people who like winter. W comes first here, so winter comes first before the summer. Winter. And S, this W, winter season, and S represents and summer season. Here W and S means winter and summer seasons respectively. Once again, W and S represent set of people who liked winter season and who liked summer season respectively. Now we need to write the given components from the question. NU, the total number of people in the survey. NU, total number of people in the survey is 1200. And 300 like winter season. NW represents the number of people who like winter season, that is 300. And NS, those who like summer season, is 400. And those who like both, means winter intersection summer, those who like both, that is 200. Now we need to find those who like neither of the seasons, means complement of union, which lies outside of the two circular sets. Union S complements, those who neither like both of the seasons, means who like neither of the seasons, means complement is equal to what, which is to be found. Now we need to represent the given information in Venn diagram. This rectangular part represents universal sets, and we have the two subsets. This is W and this is S, and we need to write the number of people who like winter season. Put this arrow and just touch this W, set W, and W is 300, and using this arrow we need to show this who like summer season. NS is 400, and we need to put this 200, which like both, who liked both season is 200. Now we need to get this part, who liked summer only. Out of 300 people, 200 liked both, and 100 remaining 100 liked only winter. This 100, 300 minus this total represents 300, and out of this 200 is here, so remaining is 100 here. 300 minus 200 gives 100. We write here those who like winter only. Now this total part is, you can see here, 400. This total is 400, out of which 200 is here, 200 is filled here. Now this part is the remaining part. The number of people who liked summer season only is 400 minus 200 gives 200. Now we need to get this part, which or who do not like either of the season. That means who like neither of the season means lies here. This part shows that who like neither of the season means out of these two sets. Now using Venn diagram, after this we can write using Venn diagram, this part plus this part plus this part plus this remaining part gives total U. U is 1200. We can write over here 1200. Therefore, using Venn diagram, we can write this part directly, or we can use formula which is given to you, 100 this N naught W plus this intersection part 200 plus this remaining who like summer season only is 200, and plus this part, the total is altogether 1200. Now we can get the value of X. 200 plus 200 plus 100 gives 500, and 500 is sent to that side, is shifted to the right side and will be subtracted from 1200, or X is equal to 1200 minus 500 is equal to 700. This is the total number of people who like neither of the season. Now we need to write the conclusion at last. We need to write the conclusion. Therefore, number of people who liked neither of the season, who liked neither of the seasons is equal to 700. That means who do not like either of the seasons, who do not like winter and summer seasons. Is that clear? Okay, we go for the second question now. If you want to copy this, you can copy. I'll give you the questions later. I'm roaming out. Next we have, in a survey of 200 game lovers, it was found that 130 liked football game, 90 liked cricket game, and 20 did not like both the games. By drawing Venn diagram, find how many people were there who liked both the games. I am writing the second question here. In a survey of 200 game lovers, or 200 people, you may like people In a survey of 200 people, it was found that 130 liked football, 130 liked football, 90 liked cricket game, 90 liked cricket, and 20 did not like both the games, and 20 did not like both of the games. 20 did not like both of the games by using Venn diagram. By using Venn diagram, find how many people were there, how many people were there who liked both the games, who liked both the games, who liked both the games. The question we have here is, in a survey of 200 people, 130 liked football, 90 liked cricket, and 20 did not like both of the games. By using Venn diagram, find how many people were there who liked both the games. So before we go further, assuming the two sets, let's draw a rough diagram to insert the information. This is the total number of people in the survey, that is 200, and then we have the two subsets of this universal set. One is football and another is cricket. So F represents the football, C represents the cricket. Now we can do this as before by assuming the two sets F and C. Let F and C represent F and C. This is F, this is C, represent the set of people who liked football, and the second set C. First is F, second is C. F represents the football, C represents the cricket. So F and C represents the set of people who liked football and cricket respectively. Now we need to insert the given information in the Venn diagram, and we write the given components from the questions. Now I am going to rub this part, the question part. After this, so this is NF. NF is total number of people who liked football games. 130 liked football games. 130. 130 is this total. This F circle represents 130, and this C represents total number of people who like cricket games is 90. So we can write this as NC is 90, and this total who like both. This part is the intersection part, who like both, this middle part. This is common to both F and C, which is 40, which is, oh, that is not given. And 20 did not like both of the games. 20 lies out of these two sets. 20 lies here. Now, this part is to be found, X. How many people were there who liked both the games? That is X. Now, NU is the total number of people in the survey is 200. NF represents the number of people in this set is NF who liked football is 130. And C, number of people who like cricket is 90. And those who do not like any of the game, that is 20. Means F union C complement. Complement shows the negative of union. Union is this part. Union, F union C means the element of the set which belong to F or C or both, which lies here, here or here. That is F union C. F union C is this part and this part. And F union C complement is out of this, which is 20. Now, using Venn diagram, we can write using Venn diagram. Using Venn diagram. Using Venn diagram. This is 130 minus X. This total is, see, this total is 130. This total is 130. Out of 130, X is filled here. X is taken. Then remaining part is 130 minus X. Now this total represents 90. This total, including this X, this total represents 90. And this X is here. So 90 minus X, remaining part is this 90 minus X. So this plus this, if you add this part and this part, we will have 90. Cancelling plus and minus, we will have 90. This total is 90. Total, if you add this part and this part, you will get 90. So this total is 90 and this part is X. Then this remaining part is C only, means cricket only is 90 minus X. Out of this total 90, X is filled. Then the remaining part is 90 minus X. Similarly, this is 30, this is 30, and X is filled here. So 30 minus X is filled here. Now using Venn diagram, we can get this part plus this part plus this part plus this part gives 200. This is 200. Using Venn diagram, 130, or you can write F naught, F only, 130 minus X plus second part X plus this third part 90 minus X, 90 minus X, that gives you a 90 minus X plus 20 plus this part also, and that total is 200. Cancel this plus X minus X. Now add this 130 plus 90. 130 plus 90. 220 plus this 20. 220 plus 20. 240. Or 240 minus X. 1 minus X is remain here. This remains here. That is 200. Now we need to get X. X goes that side. Or 240 minus 200 is equal to X. Therefore, X is equal to 240 minus 200 gives 40. After this, we write this side. Therefore, number of people who liked both football and cricket is 40. This is the answer. Got this? Now we go for the third question. We go for the third question containing percentage. Here the question we have is, in a survey of community, 60% of the people like singing, 65% like dancing, and 40% like both of them. Show the above information in Venn diagram and find the percentage of people who do not like singing and dancing. This is same as above, but we need to get this in percentage. Since the question is given in percentage, so we will get the answer in percentage. In a survey of community, 60% of the people like singing. I'm writing the question here. In a survey of community, in a survey of community, 60% of the people 60% of the people like singing and 40% like dancing. 60% of the people like singing and 40% of the people like dancing. 40% of the people like dancing. 30% of people like both singing and dancing. 30% people like both singing and dancing. Show the above information in Venn diagram and find the percentage of people who do not like singing and dancing. Find the percentage of people who do not like either or both singing and dancing. Here the question is, in a survey of community, 60% of the people like singing, 40% like dancing, and 30% of the people like both singing and dancing. Find the percentage of people who do not like both singing and dancing. Whatever may be the number, but the total percent is always 100%. Means in a survey of community, the percentage of people is always 100%. Whatever be the number. So we need to draw the above information in Venn diagram. %40 like dancing, 30% like both singing and dancing. Now we assume let S and D. The sets are denoted by capital letters, so we need to write capital S and capital D. S and D denote or represent the set of people who liked singing and dancing respectively. Now NU, the total number of people in the survey, is always 100%. Whatever may be the number, but the percentage is always 100%. NS, number of people or percentage of people who like singing, is 60%. And ND, Percentage of people who like dancing is 40%, and percentage of people who like both singing and dancing, that is intersection S intersection D, is 30%. And we need to get this S union D complement. S union D represents the set of people who like either singing or dancing, but complement shows that who do not like, that is X percent, that is equal to what? Now we need to draw the Venn diagram. This U is always 100%. This is singing, and this is dancing. This is S, this is D, singing. This S, this set represents 60%, and this set, just touch this circle D, which is 40%, and this is in middle 30%. This is both, this lies in both S and D. See, this region lies in both S and D set. So this is both singing and dancing. This part represents the set of people who like singing as well as dancing, that is 30%. Now total is 60%. This S is 60%. S contains two parts, this and this, 30%, and this gives 60%. So what is this part, remaining part? Out of 60%, we have filled here 30. So this is 60 minus 30. 60 minus 30 gives here. 60 minus 30 is still 30%. Now this D represents 40%. Out of this, 30 is inserted here, 30% is inserted. So this part plus this part together is 40%. So this remaining part is only 10%, and this part is X%, as we have assumed here. Now we need to get this plus this plus this plus this is 100%. Using Venn diagram, after this we write using Venn diagram, using Venn diagram, 30% plus this 30% plus this 10% plus this X% is equal to total 100%. This part plus this part plus this part plus this part gives total part. Is it? If you see the diagram, if you see the regions, this region, this region, this region, this region represents the total region. These are the parts of the total universal set. So we add, if we add them together, we will have again total part. That is 30% plus 30% plus 10% plus X% plus is equal to 100%. Now from here we get X. We need to get the value of X. Now 30 plus 30, 60. 60 plus 10, 70. X plus 70% is 100%. So X% is equal to 100% minus 70%. 70 is transposed to the right side and will be minus 70. That gives you 30%. Is this clear? To make this more clear, we'll go through one more sum, one more similar sum, similar and simple. Now I'm going to rub this also. Here we have, in a survey of community, 90% of the people like writing, 85% like reading, and 80% like both of them. Show the above information in Venn diagram. Find the percentage of people who do not like writing and reading. This is same as the previous question. You may write the question. I'm reading the question here. You may write the question. In a survey of community, 90% of the people like writing, 85% like reading, and 80% like both of them. I'm repeating the question once again. In a survey of community, 90% of the people like writing, 85% like reading, and 80% like both of them. Show the above information in a Venn diagram and find the percentage of people who do not like writing and reading. Let again we need to assume the two sets. Let writing and reading. W stands for writing and reading. R stands for reading. So W and R represent the set of people who like W. W is there, so we write writing. Who like writing, and R is there, so who liked reading, respectively. Let W and R represent the set of people who like writing and reading respectively. W stands for writing, R stands for reading. Now NU is always total number of people in the survey. There may be some numbers, but percentage is always in 100%. Number of people in the survey, that is the biggest set. Universal set is total number of people in the survey, that is always 100%. Now NW means number of people or percentage of people who like writing, 90%. And NR is percentage of people who like reading, is 85%. And N who like both, NW, both means who like in both set, W intersection R is 80%. And find the percentage of people who do not like writing and reading. W union R, union represents who like either writing or reading, but complement shows who like neither, means negative of either, or percentage of people who do not like writing or reading. Who do not like writing and reading means who like neither of them is X%, that is equal to what? This U represents set of people, is always 100%, and the two subsets W and R, this is set of people who like writing, and this R represents set of people, this circle from here to here, this is a set of people who liked reading, and this is the middle part who like both, which is 80%. See, this is 80% like both reading and writing, and this is total 90%. Who liked writing is 90%. So just put the arrow and touch the circle which represents writing from here to here. This total is 90%, and out of which 80% is here, so only remaining 10%. 90 minus 80, 90% minus 80%. We always subtract this part from total, gives here, and this is subtracted from total of this, gives here. So this is total is 90. If you add this plus this is 90. See, this and this total gives W, set of people who like writing. So this is 10 and 80, 90. So 90 minus 80 gives 10. Again, this reading part is 85%. This is 85%. 85% out of 85, 80 is here. So only 5% is here. Only 5%. So now, those who do not like either is here, X%. Now using Venn diagram, as usual, we write here using Venn diagram, using Venn diagram, using Venn diagram, this part plus this part plus this part plus this part is this total part. Got this? See the diagram? This region plus this region plus this region and this outer region total gives this total part. This total part contains this part, this part, this part and this part. So this plus this plus this plus this gives whole part. So 10% using Venn diagram we write here 10% plus this 80% plus this 5% plus this X% is equal to total universal set, that is 100%. Add this 80 plus 10, 90. 90 plus this 5, 95. 95 plus X is equal to 100%. So X is equal to 100% minus 95%, that is equal to 5%. What is this 5%? 5% is here. This is neither of them, W and R. So this is called the percentage of people who do not like either writing or reading. They do not like both. That is here. That is 5%. You got this? So finally we write the conclusion. We write the conclusion here. Therefore, the percentage of people who do not like writing and reading is equal to, that is 5%, what we got last time, that is 5%. Got this? Now we go for another question. Now we need to get the total number of people in the survey in another question. I'm reading the question here. In a survey, it was found that the ratio of the people who like modern song and folk song is 8:9. In a survey, it was found that the ratio of people who like modern song and folk song is 8:9, out of which 50 people like both and 40 like folk songs only and 80 like none of them. Represent the above information in Venn diagram. Find the number of people who participated in the survey. Here I am writing the question. In a survey, it was found that the ratio of the people who like modern song, the ratio of the people who liked modern songs and folk songs is 8 is to 9, out of which out of which 50 people like both. 50 people liked both. 50 people like both songs. 40 like folk songs only. 40 liked folk songs only, and 80 liked none of songs, and 80 liked none of the songs. By using Venn diagram, find the number of people who participated in the survey. Find the number of people participated in the survey. In a survey, it was found that the ratio of the people who like modern songs and folk songs is 8 is to 9, out of which 50 people like both songs, 40 like folk songs only, and 80 like none of the song. Find the number of people participated in the survey. Now, you suppose the two sets F and M. M and F. M represents the number of people who like modern song, and F represents the number of people or set of people who like folk songs. Now I'm not going to write that, assume that two sets, you write yourself as before. I'm doing the Venn diagram only. There are two subsets of these universal sets, M and F. This represents modern song and this is folk song. This F represents folk songs and this is the modern intersection folk songs. N U is not given, that is to be found, but N modern song is to N folk song is given 8 is to 9. Is that clear? The ratio of modern song, number of people, set of people who like modern song to who like folk song is 8 is to 9. Now N not F. Those who like folk songs only is 40. Write the given components. And those who like both songs, that is intersection, and M intersection F is 50. And one more thing is given, 80, that is 80. This is, you can see here, 80 liked none of the songs, that is out of this box. So here N M union F complement is 80. These are the given things and we need to find the total number of people in the survey, that is NU is equal to what? We write this first. Now let this is NM is 8x and this is 9x and the total is 40. 8x minus 40, 9x minus 40, and this is 40 plus this gives total number of people. NF is 90 given. F only and this intersection is N M intersection F is 50. This is not N not. N M intersection F This is 50. And F only F. This is 40. So this plus this gives 90. We feed the given information and then let this is 8 by 9. Now we can say that nm is equal to 8x, nf is equal to 9x. If you find the ratio of this to this, gives 8 by 9. X and x cancel, 8 by 9. 8x and 9x. So 9x is 90. That is 50 plus 40 is 90. nf is 90. 50 plus 40 gives 90. So we write here 9x is equal to 90. Or x is equal to 90 by 9. We got the value of x only. Therefore, we need to get nm. nm. Set of people who like modern song is 8x. 8x is equal to 8 into 10, that is 80. Now out of 80, 50 is here. So this is 80 and so this becomes 30. 50 plus 30 gives 80. Or we can find m only m, n not m. N not m is total 80 minus intersection part, nm minus m intersection f. 80 minus 50 is 30. Now the total number of people in the survey is this plus this plus this plus this. Total number of people in the survey is 30 plus 50 plus 40 plus 80. This is from Venn diagram. Venn diagram. We can write there. This is from Venn diagram. So 40, 50, 90 plus 30, 120 plus 80, that is 200. This is the answer. You got this? Okay, this was for today. I like you all to share and subscribe the channel so that your friend will also get the benefit from this and will get the new videos when it is uploaded. Thank you. Bye bye.